Now, before moving forward, I want to spend some time on the success metrics because my experience has been really good as far as ChatGPT is concerned. So, if you look at this particular product requirement, which is on lack of job security and stability, I have asked it to create success metrics. And you must have seen this in the last video when I was scrolling up and down, but I wanted to keep it separate. So now, if you see, these success metrics are really relevant. So, increase in number of registered domestic helpers who have completed their profile, or increase in number of successful job placements. So, I have just said this product requirement. I haven't specified the product requirement or its title or description or anything else, but it was able to relate. A point to highlight here that if you have already written quite a few product requirements, then you will need to specify. But I wrote, or rather asked ChatGPT to write this product requirement, and then this was my next question. So I didn't had to specify anything, and it came up with all the relevant success metrics. I also got North Star metric for it. Now, North Star metric. Now, if you are a product manager or a business analyst, you already should be aware of it. If not, reach out to me and let me know. But point is that it is the most important metric for you. And in this case, we were able to come up with it quite quickly. I have seen a lot of business analysts and product managers struggling to come up with relevant metrics, KPIs, and they always miss some. And it's a very important step in product management or business analysis. So it's like they might be able to come up with some, but they might miss few others. And as far as North Star metric is concerned, they usually struggle to come up with a relevant one. So now if you look at this particular metric, North Star metric for product requirement of lack of job security and stability for domestic helpers could be the percentage of helpers who receive a steady income through the platform for a certain period of time. This metric would reflect the success of product in providing job security, stability, and so on. And this is fairly comprehensive, at least for this particular feature or requirement. And when you are working on GTM, you also need to come up with relevant metrics, success metrics for your GTM strategy. So I have shown this in the last video, but just to highlight, if you see these metrics are different and really good. And this is an important point I want to highlight. Just because you have come up for success metrics at the user story or product requirement level, it doesn't mean you can reuse them for your GTM strategy. And as far as our strategy is concerned, these are really relevant KPIs. So you can use ChatGPT to help with your end-to-end workflow. And as part of this course, I have also covered additional prompts and questions which you can use. So that will give you good idea about how to use it. So I will attach this chat as a download, and you can download it from the resource section. So here if you see, I have first asked it to highlight the pain points with registration. Then I asked to come up with a requirement, and remember, if you directly ask it to write requirements, chances are it will miss certain elements, especially as far as pain points are concerned. So be very careful when you are playing with ChatGPT. Follow a certain order in which you will like to get the requirements or information from it. So when I ask for the pain points, now that information is already there. On the top of it, when you ask it to write product requirement, it will cover all these pain points. Without this context, it will still write a requirement, but that may not be a very comprehensive one. And then you can just tweak it, play with it to see what fits your agenda. So when you are using ChatGPT, make sure you follow certain order, you validate numbers, and ChatGPT is quite good in terms of giving you information, but one thing, this is not a very good tool when it comes to grammar or proper language. So whenever you are working on your product requirements or user stories, just don't copy paste it from here to Jira. Now, if you are a new and aspiring product manager looking to build some project, you can copy paste information to your Jira. But professionally speaking, always review it. If you want, you can use something like Grammarly to fix the grammar and those kind of issues around it. And then you can put it in your Jira. Okay? All right. Thank you.